legendary Paul Zimmerman of Sports Illustrated, and we're talking about Mario Williams, the Texans' first-round pick, actually the first pick in the first round. Good pick, bad pick?
Only time will tell how good a pick it is. Right now they did it because they couldn't sign Reggie Bush.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah.
So maybe that'll be a blessing in disguise. If he turns out to be an 8-time Pro Bowler, then it'll be great. If he turns out to be a bust, it'll be terrible. But the reason for it is that they couldn't sign the number one guy.
You think Bush was asking for quarterback money?
Bush, I don't know how much. I mean, I wasn't privy to the negotiations, but it looks like the preliminary figure that they got was something they couldn't live with, so they never seriously pursued it. Now, Peter King from Sports Illustrated had it, and I didn't believe him. I thought it was a scare tactic because I've heard it so many years.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a genius.
I thought, that another move, I don't know if this is intentional on their part or not, but they actually caused the Bush team to reduce their contract ask, because now any team that this is my theory, correct me if I'm wrong, but my theory is that any team that now negotiates with Bush has carte blanche to ask for less because of what Mario Williams has got.
The number 2 gets less than the number 1. The number 3 gets less than the number 2. That's linear equation. Not too hard, even for me. I can figure that out.
If you were the Texans, what would you have done? If you were McNair and Casserly?
If I were the Texans, I would have picked the player that they liked the best in the draft and busted their hump to sign him. Maybe they did. Maybe it was just too outlandish. I don't know. Maybe the opinion was divided and they would rather pay somebody else. I wasn't privy to this. See, my problem is I finished writing on Fridays and Saturday a week ago. And after that, I don't care what they do. I'm not writing about it.
But you cared about what Katie Couric was getting in her contract, right?
Yeah.
I'm teasing you. Yeah,
Tell me, I really don't understand it. Tell me, please, what she does to earn $15 million. What does she do?
Ratings, eye candy, ratings, and she has some, but she's got a team around her, right?
Well, she's not a Walter Cronkite. She's not an Edward R. Murrow. She doesn't change the course of destiny.
No.
She doesn't affect our lives or our understanding of things. She's a pretty face.
She tests well in focus groups.
Well, okay. Well,
if you're left to the moon, that's what you want.
About these things than I am. I'm just a Joe. I don't understand. She's never. I don't think she could pick up a blitzing linebacker. I don't think she could tackle a 230-pound running back.
Nope.
Maybe she can. I don't know.
How did you get your start in Sports Illustrated? You're the dean of columnists now, and you've been around for a long time.
They recruited me from the New York Post.
Wow. In all your years of writing football, what I like about you is that you also understand the strategy. You understand not only the 4-3, but the stunts, the blitzes, the evolution of the game. What, over the course of the evolution of the National Football League, in all the years you've been writing, has been the most dramatic change?
The most dramatic change in pro football is that it used to be a white game and now it's a black game. It used to be a strength game and now it's a speed game.
You think it's only going to get faster?
Well, yeah, it's a lot. It's speed. Now it's a speed game. I mean, if you don't have speed, you can't play. In the old days, you had these big sluggers who weren't very fast, but they were tough enough and they could get by. Now, speed.
Yeah, so I actually make some mockery of those comparisons about like the 74 Steelers versus the 2000 Cowboys or whatever.
You don't compare team against team. Because if you did, a high school team today could beat the 1900 NCAA champion, or the best college team in the 1900. You don't do that. It's not fair. You look at the teams within their eras, but there's some players you can project to what they look like now. I mean, Bronco Nagurski, for instance, he weighed 235 in his prime. With weights and steroids, he'd be 270 to 275 now.
Right.
He'd be a monster. And a lot of these guys, Manny Fernandez, somebody just asked me about him, could he play now? Yeah, except he wouldn't play at 250, he'd play at 285.
Do you think steroids is a bigger problem in the NFL as in Major League Baseball? It's just not talked about? Speaking of steroids?
I have my own opinions. Number one, God never intended anybody to be 6'3", 290 with 7% body fat. That was never his plan. Number two, I think the masking agents are way ahead of the drug enforcement agencies, and always will be because they have more money.
How's the draft change over the years for you?
Oh, there's a lot of competition now. I remember in the old days, they used to have in the paper what teams need, and they talk about positions. Boring as hell. And then in 1971, I asked my sports editor, Mike Gillis of the Post, I said, can I just give each team a player? He didn't quite understand what I meant. He said, all right. And I did. And that was the first mock draft, and then people followed it, and you have one guy, Don Banks from our paper, has done 6 of them.
Wow. It's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
How many drafts?
People can't get enough of it.
How many drafts has this been for you? You were at the Conrad Hilton the first time, weren't you? Or first?
No, I wasn't at the first draft. The first draft I ever went to was, I don't know, probably 60, 67, 68, 69, around there. Late 60s.
So we're going to see another book from you?
My wife keeps bugging me to do my memoirs.
Yeah, you should. That's a great idea.
I should if some publisher
yeah.
gets some money in front.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it on spec. I'm too old.
No, you should. No, you got too much track record. Hey, I appreciate.
I might anyway.
I appreciate the time.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Yeah.